This is the Leading Ladies Podcast with Karen Gray, the show that takes you around the world to share interviews with some of the most successful and relevant people on the planet. Hear their stories and get the most important business lessons they've learned on their road to success, and get exclusive access on how to implement their success into your life and business. The Leading Ladies Podcast is brought to you by the Strategic Advisor Board and your host, Karen Gray.
Hey, are you looking to scale your business from 5 figures to 6 figures or 6 figures to 7 figures? If you are, I have the perfect thing for you. What I want you to do today is I want you to go download a book. This book is going to take you through my 3-pillar system. It's 100% free. All you have to do is go to growfast.cash. I say again, go to growfast.cash, and you're going to be able to download my free international best-selling book, which is called Be Good, Be Brief, Be Gone. You can take that book. It's going to help you scale your business to the next level. Again, go download it. Be good, be brief, be gone. Growfast.cash. I say again, growfast.cash. Enjoy.
Welcome back to our first season of Leading Ladies. So excited to share today's guest, Sandy Joy Weston. Sandy, thanks for joining us and for sharing all the things with leadership with our group.
Oh, I'm so excited. I love this topic.
Well, I feel like you're the perfect person to have on this week because you have a unique perspective that I think our listeners are really going to love, because you approach all things with an underlying intention of joy. And so I'm really curious to see how you describe or define leadership. What does it mean to you?
You know, it's so weird. When you were talking about women and leadership, I started getting really emotional, and I have no idea. And I've
where's that bubbling up from?
Because it means so much to me. To me, leadership is, and we were talking about it a little before, is me being intentional, how I show up for myself.
Yes.
And the more I show up for myself with that unconditional love, with that kindness, with that grace, I can show up for others that way. And, they say lead by example, and I get that. But every day, there is nothing more important to me than how I show up before I go out into the world. And because of that, and sometimes people say, I know it sounds like it is not coming from all an egotistical place. I love myself unconditionally, not because I'm perfect, but because I'm not perfect. And I accept who I am, and I'm always, every single day, Karen, wanting to learn from others, aspire to reach higher goals within myself, always self-development, always self-growth. And that means the world to me. Like, I don't take it lightly at all. The one thing I was telling you, I sold all my health clubs in 2019. And even though I'm really busy and I do a lot of things, I'll tell you what I miss the most. I miss most managing large groups of people and mentoring them.
Yeah.
Because I really enjoyed every single moment. I mean, I learned so much from so many people, every single day.
I love everything you just shared. And I can see like the way that, so Sandy and I had another interview, and we've had offline conversations, and Sandy shows up in all things with this underlying intention and purpose of spreading joy, sharing joy. And so I agree with you and believe that leadership starts within. It's an inside job. You have to lead yourself first before you can lead others. You have to believe the message that you're sharing and that authentic place. So I can see how for you it would be so intricately attached to the joy, the purpose, all the things
Yeah.
because that's literally who you are
I don't
in such a beautiful way. And
I don't know how
that you
anything
could probably do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
The world would be a better place if we all operated from that perspective. So now, instead of running these health and wellness,
centers,
fitness centers and doing, the dance classes and all the amazing things that you've done, you now share that from a new platform, if you will. So you speak, you've done a TEDx, obviously TEDx Apex.
Yeah, TEDx Apex. I just 2 months ago.
I love it. So congratulations on the TEDx. That's amazing. But you also you lead people through the arts of journaling and dance. And so how do you see tapping into our creative side as a way to become better leaders?
It's so funny. I am doing next week a workshop on this.
Okay. Makes so much sense. Of course you are. And we didn't know this. We did not plan this, but that makes so much sense that you are.
All right, so here's the deal. So many times people will know me from word of mouth. They took my classes. I've been in this area for so long in the Philadelphia area. And so they know what I'm about. And they'll say, Sadie, the morale's down in my company. You need to come in. Or everyone's not getting along. They're upset about this. And
Sandy, come fix us.
And the thing is, the number one thing I do first. So here's the thing I do first. And I know it's like, we know to do it, but we don't. I really, and this is one of my keys to leadership too. I really listen to people. As much as I like talking and I could yap and I could talk to a wall, I truly listen to people. I mean, I don't just hear them. I will sit there and listen to everything, and I want to understand their perspective. So even if I'm going into a school or a corporation, I first listen to what their concerns are. And then I will bring in the joy component, which is so important when you're talking about creativity. First of all, don't get me started on this subject, but where are you taking action from? Okay. So you go about your day.
Okay. Yeah. You're going to totally go there, aren't you?
Yeah. And you're going to go here. And you're not stopping to think of like coming from power and like coming from confidence and like coming from, I want to inspire people. I don't know what your job is and what you do, but most of it has to come from that. And if you don't take a step back to feel that power within you, that's your innate peace, love, and joy.
Right.
It doesn't have the same impact. And people feel it. They can feel it. So as a leader, when you walk in the room, you're like, okay, we're going to do this. We're going to be creative. We're going to do this. And really? It just, let's go back to kindergarten. It's the same thing. Like, let's play. Let's have fun. And we talked about, slowing down speed, but really what it means is taking time to do it within yourself to feel that. And then you can present it to others. And if you want to be creative, then you're going to have to let loose. It's like you can't be tense and feel peace. You got one or the other going,
Right.
It's just the way it is. You can't be fearful and have ease and flow.
I say all the time, you can't be anxious and grateful at the same time. So, which one do you want?
You can listen. I get all those things. I get angry. I get mad. Ask my family at any given moment, oy vey. But how quick are you going to shift out of it? Be angry. Okay. Be mad. Be fearful. Whatever. What I want you to do is not stay there so long.
Right.
And shift out of it quicker. And also acknowledge where you are. Even as a leader, I'll go and listen. Okay. Not my finest moment. Let's just all take a minute. I'm going to walk out the room. I'll come back in. Let's start over. Like I acknowledge that I was coming from fear, maybe, or anxious, or blame. And that's what it's about, right? I mean, I know that's a whole nother podcast, but as far as staying with that creativity and joy, you don't have a choice. You don't have a choice.
Looking to grow your business beyond 5 figures, 6 figures, 7 figures plus? What I want you to do is go download this book. The title is called Be Good, Be Brief, Be Gone. It will help you grow your business past 5, 6, and 7 figure. Go download the book today. Growfast.cash. I say again, growfast.cash, and download the book for absolutely free.
Yeah. Well, we're humans, right? So there's not like you walk into a corporate position and you no longer experience fear, shame, all of the things, right? Yeah, it's magnified. Exactly. So leaders that are listening to this, especially female leaders, because this is a ladies podcast. So the female executive that's listening to this, wanting to step into bigger spaces, yet hitting a wall, right? So they're hitting that wall of opportunity. They're hitting a wall of confidence, of that imposter syndrome, income ceiling, whatever it is. Yeah. What do you see as the biggest block? I'm going to just call it a block for now. We'll have other names, I'm sure, as we dig into this. But what do you see as stopping them?
Well, first of all, most of them, and I work with a lot of them, they don't show themselves grace. They expect so much from themselves. They put so much pressure on themselves. They don't see all they've accomplished. I'll make them break down. Can you tell me, like, in the last few years, all your accomplishments, things that, you're proud? Oh, yeah, I did do that. Oh, yeah, I did do that. Oh, yeah. Okay. We're so, number one thing I see, they're so beyond tough on themselves. More than most men. And I know that's a generalization, but I work with men and women. It's like you hear all the time, women go for a job interview. There's 5 things you need. They go, oh, I don't have that one. And so they don't apply. The men go, I don't have all 5, but I'll learn. It happens all the time. Yeah. So for women, I'm constantly saying to them, you are so powerful. You have, especially the ones that really don't think they do. They're even the ones that should be even more so in leadership. So tough on themselves. Take a step back. Give yourself grace. Always that old-fashioned thing. I know it's said a million times, but what would you tell your best bud that was saying this? How would you shine that light? And then go be bright and bold, because you're being selfish by not giving us that. Go get it.
Yeah, I love that. So, oh my gosh, so smart. So yeah, I definitely see that in my coaching as well. And I see that women will also be super critical. If I'm a woman applying for a position, I would almost rather interview with a man than I would a woman in times, because women tend to see each other as competition, or they have in the past, where a man...
It's changing, but it's...
Yeah, I love that it's changing, but there's still that underlying. And where do you feel like that comes from?
Well, we haven't been here that long. Think about it. If you look back, I think it was not until the 1980s you didn't have to have a cosigner of a male for certain loans. It's like the men, the reason is they've been in the workforce forever. But look, this is recently new to us. And so we do have that competition, but I can tell you, Karen, it is changing. Especially, I can feel it more when in my networking groups, which are older, women realize we're stronger together. Let's lift each other up. There's room. I've been very fortunate. I've never felt that way. I've always felt there's room for everyone. If I do something great to get you a job, you get that keynote speaking gig, there's going to be another one that's right for me. I've always came from a place of abundance. And so they just switch it. I get it and I understand it. And it's going to take a little bit for us to overcome, because, we've been there and it's just too new. But when you come from a place of abundance, try it out. Lift somebody up. Promote somebody about something that you want. Talk about somebody else's keynote, book, training, private training, coaching business. It's going to come back tenfold to you. I promise.
I love it. Okay. I can't think of a better way to end and wrap up a podcast than with that recommendation to go lift someone up, spread some joy, give them their flowers, as we say. That's a new saying now. You know, give a woman her flowers, like her flattery, her kudos, because really, when she wins, we win.
Absolutely.
And,
Absolutely.
you know, when we're doing the right things for the right reasons and women win, it truly is a win for others. And I love everything you've shared today. So grateful to have you in my life now and to be in yours. And I can see, I need more Sandy Joy in my life. I'm going to call it that now, quote unquote. I'm doing air quotes here. Sandy Joy in my life. And so do you. So as a leading lady listener, get connected with today's guest, Sandy Joy Weston, on we'll share her little website here, sandyjoyweston.com. That's where you can get connected with her journals. We'll find more about her coaching. She's also coaching. She speaks if you need her to come into your organization. All things.
We'll get it going.
All things. That's right. We'll get her all over. Somebody in Dallas needs to hire her so she can come in and I can see her in person. So, I'm going to have to find you a speaking opportunity or hire you to come speak to my organization.
Dallas. I've been to so many places and I've never,
okay, we got to fix that.
I've never been to Texas. I mean, I had a layover, but I've never been.
That doesn't count.
Yeah.
That doesn't count. So yeah, we'll get you to Texas, Sandy. You need to come to Texas. Texas is going to love you. But I was just so grateful to have you here and on this show, on this strategic advisor board platform. We are here to help you lead yourself and lead others in a way that's just elevated. So Sandy, you have done that today and I'm so grateful. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you, Karen. Toodles.
Hey, we all want to scale our business. Hey, I have the answer for you today to help you do that. If you're looking to scale from 5, 6, even 7 figures and beyond, book called Be Good, Be Brief, Be Gone. I'm going to give it to you for free. All you have to do is type in growfast.cash. I say again, growfast.cash. And you can download the book for absolutely free. I hope the book helps you this year. Take your business to the next level. Again, go grab the book, growfast.cash. I say again, growfast.cash. I wish you the best and grow, scale, and win.
Thanks for listening to the Leading Ladies podcast with Karen Gray. Please leave your feedback and visit strategicadvisorboard.com to get the latest and greatest best business advice on the planet. Follow us on social media for updates, and we'll see you on the next episode.
There it is. Magnum. Holy moly.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for!
Dear God, it's beautiful.